It's nice. I think so. Its limit is about 100 or 150.
Okay, okay. What about YouTube Live? Yeah, YouTube Live is good. I
No,
thought to
no.
go on YouTube today, but I just wish to keep it exclusive, right? Otherwise, anyone could see the session. I don't want to just let everyone see the session. This is quite exclusive for the people who register.
And
We can even have on Discord. Like in Discord, we have a stage option.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
There are around 250
Yes, sir.
people can join. 250 to 300.
Okay.
and I cannot
Okay.
prepare YouTube because we cannot talk like that in YouTube.
No, user can raise the hand and he can give the permission to speak.
Yeah,
Cool, cool. That's great. Okay, we have a lot of option. AirMe, Zoom, WebEx, Skype, YouTube, MS Teams. Yeah, I am exploring each and every platform, and I'll come up with the best one, which have the best options available and obviously affordable as well, right? So yeah, Google Classroom. Again, there is limitation with the Google Classroom as well. Now, let me share the PPT with you guys and then we'll start the session. Before that, let me tell you, previously, as told in the earlier sessions as well, that this is not just a typical cybersecurity webinar. Okay, you guys have to be quite interactive with me. You guys have to be really you guys have to talk to me, right? If I ask you any question, then you guys have to answer the questions as well. That's how we do over here. Okay, and this is how we are going ahead with. Now, I hope both the people present in the different group, the one over here and the one over here, are you guys able to see my screen clearly? Please do let me know.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, that's great, that's great. Yeah, cool. Now, starting the session. Welcome, guys, to the second session of TechHack Technologies Premium webinar series. I am your host and your trainer or your mentor, or whatever you call me. I am Rhythm Jain. I am the founder of TechHack Technologies. We are into cybersecurity education, and we are trying to build something really great for you guys. I'll tell you in the end of the session what we are building that could be beneficial for you as well. So today's topic is bug bounties for all. I know many of you have been really frustrated or really depressed after seeing the various screenshots people are flaunting on the LinkedIn about their bounties and all these stuff, and you guys are really frustrated, and at the same time you guys are really depressed that how could I get one, right? How many of you are over here who are just starting their career in bug bounty hunting and have been frustrated and really depressed by seeing the screenshots of the people that they are posting on LinkedIn and everywhere? Okay, we have, oh damn, Venkat, Vishnu, Akhilesh. We have a lot of people. Damn. Yeah. So basically, what we aim, not depressed, but I want to, yeah, exactly, exactly. So what I say is basically, you don't have to get depressed by looking into all those stuff. Yeah, 20,000 bounty? Who got 20,000 bounty, dude? Okay, whatever. So after this session, I am damn sure that you guys will be able to focus on bug bounty. Yep, Danish. So after this session, you will be cleared out with all your doubts, all your misconceptions, and you will find yourself in a very good place that from where you can start hunting bugs and earning bounties. Now, before starting the session, let me give you a disclaimer. I do not guarantee you that you will earn hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars in bounty after completing this session, because no one can make you a pro of the prowest bug bounty hunter just in one session, right? But what do I guarantee and what do I promise to you guys is after this session, your misconceptions, your doubts, your queries, your a proper roadmap will be cleared to you. Okay, So let's get started. Let me introduce myself. I am Rhythm Jain. I'm the founder and mentor at TechHack Technologies. This is my first, second, third, fourth, fifth company that I'm working on, and this is quite a successful one. Previously, I had one more company. I co-founded SafeHack Security earlier back in 2019. I guess I was working with Requesty. It is a European-based company which deals into cybersecurity penetration testing services. In the span of last 1.5 years, I have mentored, I have guided more than 500 many of the interns, many of the students that are coming from Microsoft, Deloitte, BlackBerry, TCS, and
Yeah, somewhat lagging.
yeah. Now it will be clear. Now it will be clear. Is it clear now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
can you
perfect.
just
No.
repeat it where you have worked with that European? From that on, it was lagging.
Oh, okay. So basically, currently I am working with TechHack Technology. Like I am the owner of TechHack Technologies. Earlier, when I was working in SafeHack Security, I co-founded SafeHack Security. Before SafeHack Security in 2019, I was working as a cybersecurity specialist at Requesty, which is a European-based company. In the last 1.5 years, I have guided and mentored more than 3.5k students in cybersecurity, and many of them have got internship and full-time job opportunities as well. So yeah, that's all about me. Short intro about me. Now moving ahead. Hi Sunny, what's up? Now, let us see what all things you will learn in today's webinar, today's workshop. So, firstly, we'll see what is bug bounty. Then we'll see what roadmap you have to follow. As always, I tell you about the roadmap that you need to follow to become a successful bug bounty hunter or cybersecurity person in this domain. Okay. Then we will look where to practice, where to hunt, do's and don'ts in cybersecurity, what tools you have to use, and also there will be a few secret tips for you. But at last, obviously, hidden Pekka, we'll talk about it later, dude. I don't feel like talking. This is quite relevant over here to talk about. Uh, so moving forward, but no, not moving forward. Sorry. Tell me, guys, what is bug bounty hunting? What do you know about bug bounty hunting? Anyone?
Finding bugs, basically,
Finding the
company
bugs and
wants to give their
informing to
website for testing that
respective
whether they are
companies.
safe to use and that they're
Bug
not
bounty
vulnerable
hunting
to
is a
hacking.
finding the
One, one, one,
vulnerabilities.
one, one by one, one by one, one by
Oh,
one. Let's go
okay,
ahead
me.
with Shruti.
Uh,
Turn
Yeah,
your
basically,
louder.
I was just let them.
Just, just a second. Don't
just
fight,
a
don't fight.
second,
Dude.
guys.
Okay. So
You
yes,
made us
please.
five.
Are Surya, please wait too. Shruti, go ahead.
In this, basically, company gives their website for testing that whether their websites are safe and they're not vulnerable to hack. We
Okay.
found the bugs
Okay.
and then report them back to that company.
Cool. Okay. Now moving ahead, Surya. Oh, yeah, Surya, go ahead.
Yeah. Bug bounty hunting is finding bugs and finding the vulnerabilities they have about the companies and to inform that and how to
Okay.
recover that.
That's it. Going ahead with Suyash.
Bug bounty hunting is a
Now,
finding
please, can I
vulnerabilities.
talk?
Yep. After
Please.
Suyash, you can speak, Abdul.
Yes, I think you guys, most of you are from India and I don't know, Asia, but then we from the western part of Africa, we hardly hear from your accent. So please, when
Yeah.
you guys are talking, you should slow it down a bit so that we can get to understand whatever you guys are talking about. We
Okay.
are keenly following your program. So definitely, if you are speaking up, you need to slow down a bit.
Okay.
So please, that's what I wanted to add. Okay,
That's
so we'll
that's
be
great that
we are
you just point
monitoring. Yeah.
down, and I'll make sure that you are able to understand our accent too. I know many of the people are there who are not able to understand our accent, so I'll make sure, Abdul, that you guys don't face any problem who are from overseas. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for pointing out. Yep. Suyesh, do you want to speak up?
Yes, yes.
Go ahead, please.
Bug bounty hunting is the finding the vulnerabilities or security flaws in the website, which we can report and get some bounty. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Cool.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah,
I'm
Sajid.
from yeah, I'm from Sri Lanka, your
Okay.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Well, well, the bug bounty hunting is about not only the web application; it's all about mobile applications and the network systems, overflows, and the
Mm-hmm.
software like that. And not only we can get the bounty as a reward, like the bugs, we can get the Hall of Fame or the Master Guards or the swags like that. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Now,
I think that bug bounty hunting is a simulation of
Hello.
an attacker that is trying to get into your company. So you report that
okay.
ethically and uh,
Mm-hmm.
you get rewards for that.
Now, let me make it clear. Let me make it
Hello.
clear to you guys.
Can I?
What do you guys think? Like, bug bounty is just up to talking about websites? How many of you just think that bug bounty is all about web applications or Android applications? Just write down in the chat.
No, no, no. The
No, it's
website,
not
network, and
only
CTS.
about the web application and mobile application.
It's API. It may be API
It's
iOS.
API also
Okay.
cloud and it's interesting in network also.
Yeah. Okay. I have intelligent audience with me. Okay. Now, let me tell you what is the actual meaning of bug bounty hunting. Okay, now people say that I am doing bug bounty hunting. I am what is my core domain in cybersecurity? I am doing bug bounty hunting. Bug bounty hunting is not a core domain in cybersecurity. Basically, what you guys do is, as a bug bounty hunter, you just find out the flaws that exist in a machine, in a system, in a code. Okay, it really doesn't matter if it is a web application, Android application, iOS application, or an API. You can get bounty even for doing hardware hacking, even for hacking IoT devices as well. Okay, so if you know about Tesla, how many of you know about Tesla? I hope many of you
Yes.
Yeah,
know it.
I have.
Yeah.
I know.
Actually,
So
I don't know that it's the person or the product.
what Tesla have is Tesla gives you bounty even if you report a hardware flaw in their cars. Okay, like I recently heard about a person who cracked Tesla's locking system in the car, and the company rewarded him with a $20,000 bounty. Okay, so bug bounty is not limited to web application, mobile application, Android application, or anything that needs code. Basically, everything needs code, but just defining out web apps and mobile apps. Any system in which you can point out bugs can reward you a bounty. Just the case is the company should give the bounty, should have a bug bounty program running or a responsible disclosure program running. Okay, now if I simplify bug bounty hunting, then it simply means that the developer that codes or develops a machine or a program or anything, they do mistakes while doing so. Okay, and we, the bug bounty hunter, just points out those mistakes, and those mistakes are called bugs, right? And what how we do is we just try to temper the machine, we just try to play with the application, we just click here and there, we play with the response request and just all the input fields that are available, all the pages that the web application have in case. After that, when we have crawled down all the code that was present in the application, we have seen the machine or the system closely, and we have find out those bugs or those mistakes that developer has made. We will report those mistakes, we will report those flaws or the bugs to the company. And if the company has a bug bounty disclosure program or responsible disclosure program running, then they will reward you in exchange of reporting those vulnerabilities or those bugs, right? So the hunt for their mistakes, the hunt for the bugs that developers make, and the reward that you get in exchange of the vulnerability that you report is known as bug bounty hunting. I hope now it's very clear to you guys what is the actual meaning of bug bounty hunting. Now, many a times what I usually get the question is programming knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Django, or any programming language is really needed? What do you guys think? Is it needed to start with bug bounty hunting?
No need.
Uh,
No need. Okay.
Actually, it depends.
Yes, sir. Needed.
Yeah, it will be needed.
Yeah,
Needed.
it
Yeah, it's
How many of
needed
you
in all the
go?
things.
How many of you go with the term that it is not needed?
We not need programming until that level we reach.
I guess you have attended my earlier webinar as well, right?
Yeah.
No, no,
Okay,
no, I don't.
okay. So basically, what the thing is, when you are starting with bug bounty hunting, you do not require specifically to have
Hello,
programming language of so many
hello, Reading.
require knowledge. But what do you require is you guys require the skill, the understanding that you require to just read the code, the understand the code, just go through the code, what the piece of code is saying, what the function is written over there, what they are trying to do with that code. This is more important than learning how to code. Okay, I just know about one or two languages. Like I know Python, I know JavaScript in depth, but I can read, I can understand more than five or six or even seven, eight languages, right? So that really matters the most. You need the skill to read and understand the language. Okay, it really doesn't matter if you could write the code in it, right? But when you are going really to the advanced level or the intermediate level in bug bounty hunting, then you require to write the code as well. Why so? Just to make your own script so that all the reconnaissance part and all the part that you have to do during the enumeration can not be done manually by you, but through automation it could be done. Okay, so I hope it's now clear that why do you need programming language and at what stage you require programming language. Okay, so moving ahead, the next thing is how to
Hello,
start bounty hunting.
hel-
Yep.
hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Before you move ahead, are we going
Yeah.
to have access to the slides at the end of the section?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I didn't got you. Could you please repeat again? Your voice was cracking a little bit.
Okay, I said at the end of this section, are you going to share
Yeah.
the slide with us?
Yeah, I'll be sharing the slides with you. If you have registered and if you will be filling the attendance form, then these slides
Hello.
will be shared with you for sure. Okay?
Okay,
This video is
okay.
recorded.
Yeah. Okay. So
Can you share
now,
after this?
yeah, sure. I'll be sharing after the session only, not in middle of the session, obviously. Now,
Yes, sir.
moving
Yeah,
ahead with the main thing,
I mean, networking
how
is
to
very
start with bug
frustrating.
bounty hunting. Right. The question that everybody wants me to answer, the everybody that why you are present over here, the main reason is this damn question: how to start with bug bounty hunting. So, without any further delay, let's see how we can start with bug bounty hunting. Here is the roadmap that you need to follow. It's quite small, it's not as big as I discussed in the last webinar. It's quite small because this is not the overall cybersecurity that I'm talking about. This is just one specific, very small domain of cybersecurity, right? What you need to do is, before getting your hands dirty with bug bounty hunting, is you need to explore what are web technology. Over here from now onwards, what we will be focusing on majorly is on web application penetration testing and website bug bounty. Okay, we won't be going into hardware or mobile application or iOS application or cloud or network. We will be majorly talking about web application and how you can find bugs in web application and can get some bounties. Okay, because I believe that as a beginner for you people, this could be the starting. Once you are well versed with the web application pen testing, then you could move forward with the mobile application and then subsequently to the iOS and cloud and or whatsoever you wish to. Okay, but in the beginning, we will be talking about how you could get started yourself with the web application pen testing and its bug bounty hunting. Cool. Firstly, you need to learn what all web technologies do exist. Anyone over here could name what all web technologies are there? One by one, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap,
HTML, CSS,
jQuery, XML. These all are the
JavaScript.
parts of web technologies.
Okay, cool. SQL. SQL, I won't consider it as a web technology,
No, no,
although
I have not said SQL. jQuery, jQuery.
one of the person have written in the chat. That's what I have
Yeah,
to.
it's belong to
Yeah,
database.
yeah. It's for the database management. Yeah. Technology. Is the fundamental of on HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Now, there are many frameworks of JavaScript that are used nowadays, like React, Node, Angular, Vue. So you do not need to have a specific knowledge of those frameworks. Just a basic understanding of JavaScript is more than enough for you people. Okay, and also some web application are built on Django. That is the framework of Python. Flask, Django are some frameworks of Python that are used in web development. So if application is built on Django and Flask, then you guys do require to learn a bit about themselves too. Okay. Now, once you know what are the web technology that the web
Hello, what
application is
about
using.
technology, .NET technology, such as ASP and so on?
Yeah. Yep. So like yeah, PHP is also used, ASP.NET is also used, right? But if you'll see, the most application are not built nowadays on ASP.NET or PHP. More people are preferring to React or Node.js frameworks for building their application, because they are quite faster than the PHP, right? And PHP nowadays people say that it's quite outdated. So yeah, it's quite simple, Venkat. Now, once you know what all web technologies are there that the website uses, then you have to understand the functionalities of a website, right? I hope you know that there is HTTP, there is HTTPS, there is a SSL, that is the secured socket layer, right? The S after HTTP stands for secured socket layer, that makes sure that your data is encrypted and not visible when it goes through any packet analyzer or anywhere else, right? So you have to see what all functionalities are there in a website, how a website functions, what is request, what is response, right? So a very good tool that I'll suggest to you is so that you could play with the request and response, and you could see what are the codes, that is 404, 200, 503, 502, 500 internal server errors, right? So you could just have a brief idea what they are, and if you genuinely want to know in depth about all these stuff, then there is a very famous room on Try Hack Me that you guys could go and see, and that will really help you to clear all your fundamentals of web application and its functionalities. Now, when you know the functionalities of a website, you know the web technologies as well, it's time for you to learn about the different vulnerabilities. And this is the most crucial stage, I would say, that while you are learning about vulnerabilities, different type of vulnerabilities, what most people do is they just directly jump on uh, XSS or SQL injection or cross-site scripting, as you say, right? But my friend, there are a hell lot of vulnerabilities that exist other than SQL and XSS, right? You need to learn about those. OWASP top 10 are the most commonly found vulnerabilities in the web application, but as they are the most commonly find vulnerabilities, most of the people hunt for them, and the chances that you will get those vulnerabilities are really, really, really low, right? So you have to quite play clever over here. You have to hunt for the vulnerabilities that are not hunted by many bug bounty hunters, right? You need to find those secret vulnerabilities to hunt for, not the typical OWASP top 10, right? After that, then comes the most enjoyable part of learning bug bounty hunting, that you just need to learn how to play with an application, right? Over there you do not have to care about finding vulnerability. Just you just go and play with the response, you just go and play with the request that is going ahead, you just type anything on the input field, and this is how you get your hands dirty in bug bounty hunting. And that's it. That's all you need. Once you know the web technologies, once you know the functionality of the vulnerability, you cannot do like vulnerabilities, and that's it. That's all I'm going to each day. New vulnerability will occur. There are people will be voice lagging. I know my voice might be lagging a little bit. It is just because I am joining from two different devices, actually three different devices. So that's why there might be some issues with my voice lag. Really sorry for this issue. From the next time onwards, I'll make sure that I have some alternative so that you guys don't have to suffer. Just bear with me for this session, and from the next time, I'll make sure. Okay?
I have one question. Can I ask it?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Before jumping into bug bounty, is it necessary to know networking?
Yep. If you ask
Like,
me, then I'm not asking you to just go ahead and gulp all the course material that is there for CCNA, but a basic understanding of network is really necessary to get started with any domain of cybersecurity. Without networking, you cannot go to any of the domain that is there in cybersecurity. Networking is a very crucial part.
Can I say something?
Yep. Sajid, please go ahead.
Now, actually, we can find some rooms in TryHack Me. It's better to understand the networking. It's quite easy.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, that the best place that you guys could learn about the web technologies or a functionality of the website, the best way to find to learn about networking is to go on TryHack Me. There are so many rules available so that you could just get a little idea how these things work. I'm not asking you to be a master of networking or the web technologies, just have a brief idea so that there is no issue with the fundamentals that should be clear while learning bug bounty hunting. Okay, yeah, shell scripting will definitely help you a lot. Now, once you have done these 4 steps, you guys need to repeat these 4 steps again and again and again, because vulnerabilities are going to happen, new vulnerabilities are going to occur each and every day. Researchers are researching for so many different things that could be potential threats or the vulnerability in the web application. So just keep yourself up to date. And the most important thing that I would love to clear over here is read blogs regularly. Go on Medium and read bug bounty blogs over there. Go on HackerOne, read HackerOne reports, responsible disclosure, and that will surely help you a lot. Now, moving ahead. Obviously, that is the traditional thing that we need to follow, and I cannot leave it in middle, because it's my sole responsibility as a trainer to tell you about OWASP Top 10 and SANS 25. Anyone over here who could tell me the full form of OWASP and SANS? Anyone? All right, go ahead. Go ahead, dude. I'm waiting. Yep. Cool. Open Web Application Security Project. It's Raj. It's
Web security.
Open Web. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what OWASP stands for, and what SANS stands for. Anyone? Because OWASP top 10 is really common, but SANS 25 is not so common among hackers nowadays. But that is important. SANS 25 is nothing but just a wider version of OWASP top 10, right? Or the vice versa, you could say. So what it does basically is, what OWASP top 10 and SANS 25 do is, OWASP top 10, OWASP is basically OWASP and SANS collectively, if I say, then these are the organizations that release a report, I would say, containing the vulnerabilities that are most commonly found in web applications nowadays. Right. So there is an organization named OWASP, but then there is other one named as SANS. SANS gives
Sir,
you top
excuse
25
me, sir.
Yep. Yep.
So sorry, sir. Due to voice break, I did not understand about what do these organizations do. Can you
Yeah.
repeat it again,
So
please?
basically, I'll repeat that, not an issue. So what OWASP and SANS does is these two organizations they I don't
Sir, your
know,
voice
in a year
voice
or
is breaking, sir.
3 years a report in which tracking. Sorry guys, what you could do is the part that you guys have missed. You guys could just go on YouTube. The video will be uploaded on YouTube too, and you would see over there. Really sorry for this one. I couldn't help with anything over here. Really sorry for the issue. Yeah. Now, moving to what these I'm repeating what OWASP and SANS does basically. So
Sir,
OWASP top 10 and yeah.
sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, type it in the chat box. So what does OWASP or SAMS do? So it would be
Okay.
very easy for
Or
us.
else
We had said about
let me do
three
one thing. Let
times.
me do one thing. What I could do is just give me a second. What I'll do is I'll just ask the different group people to join in with the in this session only. Okay, so that they don't have any issue. So the people present in the different group, what you guys have to do is there are not so many people, FYI. Okay, so please join in with this one. The people in the other group, please join in this session. I am ending this session and join in the other one. The link has been already shown to you in the chat. Okay, now yeah, now I believe my voice will be much clear to you people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, really sorry, yaar. I just can't do anything with that. It's getting really hectic. Yeah. Now, talking to the OWASP and SANS 25. Now, let me make it very clear to you people. OWASP Top 10 and SANS 25 are two different organizations, and the work of this organization is to make sure that they release a report in an interval of, 3 years, 2 years, or might be 1 year. I don't know what specifically they have their time, but yeah, what they do is they publish a report in which they cover a few vulnerabilities that are most commonly found in web applications, right? But don't just believe that learning bug bounty is all about OWASP top 10 and SANS 25, because there are hell lot of competition in bug bounty hunting, and what people do is they firstly go and only hunt for OWASP top 10 and SANS 25. That is why the chances of getting these things is really low. But even then, you need to understand it, because these are the most commonly find vulnerabilities, and after that we'll discuss what vulnerabilities you have to find. Okay, and we'll go ahead with some practical session as well in this only. So OWASP top 10, the 10 vulnerabilities are injection, broken authentication, sensitive data exposure, XXE, broken access control, and
Please,
security configuration. Yep.
what is WAP's top 10 and SANS?
Yeah.
Because I don't get
These
you
are
kind of.
basically two organizations that publish their vulnerability report, in which they tell you that what are the most commonly find vulnerabilities in the web applications. Okay, so it's just basically a list of vulnerabilities that are most commonly found. So
So,
I
meaning
hope you
they
guys,
are companies, right?
these are the organizations, not the company.
Organization. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
organizations. These are the
Organizations.
non-profit organizations, not the profitable company.
Okay, non-profit organizations. that deal
Yeah.
with the vulnerabilities in websites and okay, okay, okay.
Yes. Exactly. 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 Yeah. Now, I'm not going in depth with OWASP top 10 or SANS 25 because I need to clarify with you people that what vulnerabilities you need to hunt for. So you could clearly see the difference that OWASP top 10 have the 10 vulnerability, but the SANS 25 have 25 vulnerabilities, and these are, if you'll see them clearly, then the language over here is quite tough to read as a beginner if you'll ask, but these are some of the fancy words that they have used, but these are really easy ones, so just don't get afraid or just don't get scared by looking at these fancy or the tough words. Now, one thing, if you are hunting on Bugcrowd, HackerOne, or you okay. Tell me the names of all the bug bounty platform that you guys know. Tell me. What are the
Background hacker one integrity.
Bugcrowd, HackerOne? Other than Bugcrowd and HackerOne, there are so many, dude.
Integrity.
Integrity
Integrity,
is there.
okay, okay. Synac, yeah, Synac is there. So, the
Bugby,
most
hack and proof,
hacker proof, yeah, so most
Bugby,
common and the most popular one are Bugcrowd, HackerOne, Integrity, Yes We Hack, Synac. There is Open Bug Bounty as well, right? And then there comes the private responsible disclosure programs as well that companies host on their specific websites, right? And all of these responsible disclosures or the bug bounty platform have their own vulnerability rating taxonomy. And what this vulnerability rating taxonomy means, there is a stage or there is a specific sign that this vulnerability is this much severe, like it just displays the severity of the vulnerability, right? So the basic one or the lowest severity level bugs are named as P5, and the bugs that have the most or the adverse severity or the high severity level, they are labeled as P1. So the identity is P5, P4, P3, P2, and P1. This is how the severity goes high. P5s are most commonly known as the informative bugs that will not affect the web application directly or indirectly as well. P4 are the low level bug, then comes the P3 and P2. Now, over here, P3 and P2 are most of the time considered as the medium level bug, but some of the bugs of P2 level are considered as the high level bugs as well, right? And then you come with P1. P1s are the vulnerabilities or the bugs that could pay you a good amount of money, okay, because these are the high or the critical level vulnerabilities. And then comes the 0 days at last, okay. So all the bug bounty hunters, they just hunt for these bugs, okay, rating ranging from P5 to P1. If you'll go on Bugcrowd or HackerOne, you can see their own vulnerability rating taxonomy, or it is said as VRT. So there is a specific page where their VRT is mentioned. So if you want to go through and read a lot about the VRT or the taxonomy that they have, you could go through and read, okay. Now, coming to the next thing, once you know a few bugs, I'll tell you what bugs, but yeah, once you know about a few bugs, you would require a place where you could practice those bugs. And what mistake that the novice bug bounty hunters make is they just directly hunt on live website, and the chances of getting on bugs in the earliest stage when you are get into bug bounty hunting, the chances of getting bugs on live website is really very low. So what you have to do is you have to start hunting on those practice platforms like Hacker 101, DVWA, BWAP, OWASP, Juice Shop, Try Hack Me, and the last one is government website. Now, how many of you know that hunting on government website is illegal? Anyone?
Sir,
it's legal, it's legal.
sir, they also have a Disclosure program.
Venkat, you think wrongly. It's not illegal. It's legal. You can hunt on government website. I'm talking about Indian government website, not about the overseas or other country. I don't know about their laws and rules, regulations. But if you talk about India, then hunting for vulnerabilities on government website is legal, and
Same
easily
as it
you
is
could
in
find bugs.
Pakistan.
Same goes for Pakistan as well. Yeah, same goes for Pakistan as well. You could hunt on Pakistani websites as well. Okay, so one advantage that I would like to point out over here, if you practice on Hacker 101, is they have like a CTF sort of platform. If you submit the flags, if you play the CTF really seriously, and if you submit flags, and you'll get points in exchange of submitting flags, then they will give you private invitation on their bug bounty programs, right? So for every 26 points that you will earn, you will get one private invitation. So this could be a quite huge opportunity for you. Like you could practice on 101, and then once you get some private invitation, you could hunt over there. Yeah. Now, moving ahead, where to hunt once you are quite well versed with the practice that you have done and all the bugs that you know, then you could go ahead and you can hunt on live website. Now, where to find those live websites? You can find on bug bounty platform like HackerOne, Bugcrowd, Integrity, Yes We Hack, Synac, or anything else that is there. And the secondly, you can go ahead and search for independent bounty program. These are known as the private responsible disclosure program that a website have. Right, these are not the websites or the program that are listed on Bugcrowd, HackerOne, or any other bug bounty platform, but the companies host them privately. So you could just go on the company's website, just go in the footer section and see the security program or the security or the legal, or search the term anything related to security like responsible disclosure, and they will take you to the page where everything related to the website, all the rules that you need to follow, all the instructions has been mentioned. Right. Now, we have come to a point where we need to discuss what vulnerabilities actually we need to hunt for. So, my friend, my hacker friends, tell me, what vulnerabilities will you guys hunt for if you will get some chance to hunt? Cool docs are helpful in that case. It is, Raj, it is. Tell me, tell me. What all bugs you'll hunt for? Go ahead. Anyone? Any idea?
XPS injection.
Okay.
And the broken authentication.
Okay.
Sensitive data exposure like the OS top 10.
Okay, Rahul has written SPF spoofing, SQL again, dude. ATO, account takeover, HTML
Actually,
injection, my
SPF
favorite.
is not in scope nowadays.
Which
SPF
one?
spoofing-
SPF, yeah,
spoofing,
SPF
yeah,
is
it's
not
in
in
scope.
scope in most of the websites nowadays. But you will ask me about SPF, then people have got $500 as well for SPF, but they were not on the vulnerability. They were not on any platform. They were
Sir,
the responsible disclosure privately.
OTP
Yeah,
bypass is it?
OTP bypass again, my second favorite. So I LDAP, zero auth, LFI, RFI. Okay. Many people are into API, LFI, RFI, zero auth, OAuth, XSS, CSRF, host header, no limit, no rate limit. Whew, such a intelligent audience I have. Good to hear. Good to hear. Why you guys like? I don't think you guys are on a really right track, dude. Just need a little help and you guys can do really amazing job. Wow, I'm really impressed. Now, initially, Everybody have said that they will hunt for RCE. Wow, RCE. Seriously, initially you will hunt for RCE. Damn. Okay. As a beginner, what I'll suggest you to hunt for are low level bugs. Okay, the bugs that no one will actually hunt for, and the bugs that can give you some bounty as well. And these are the bugs that are most popularly known as business logic flaws. And these are the bugs which have no limitation. Okay, there is no specific book which could tell you each and everything about business logic flaw. It's all about your skills and your reconnaissance and your skills to play with the web application. That's why I said you need to learn how to play with a web application. If you are good in playing with a web application, then surely you will find hell lot of business logic flaws. Okay, now the time has come. We will be going ahead and we will be practically seeing about all these vulnerabilities that I am showing to you. But before moving forward, everyone who is present in the meeting will not hunt on the same website that I am hunting on. Okay, because the website that I am going to hunt for, I have taken the permission from the owner of the website. Okay, I have the written permission as well, and I am not doing anything illegal. The person have permitted me to hunt on the website that I am going ahead with. Now, but before that, wait. Let me tell you the bug as well, right? Okay, where I can start it? Yeah, I'm really wet with PPTs, dude. I just don't like PPTs, seriously, because every time I just don't know how to make a good presentation. I don't know how you guys just see to these PPT. Yeah. So the first bug that we are talking about is re-registration of an existing user. So I don't believe that you guys need quite explanation about this bug. This is self-explanatory that what we are going to do is we are going to re-register the person who already have registered earlier. Okay. Some kind of inception going on over here. Now, see. So I am going on my own website. That is why I have the whole right and permission to hunt on the website, right? So this is my own company's website. That is why I am doing each and everything being within boundaries. I am not doing anything out of the boundary. So this is the website. This is the sign up page of the website. Now, tell me anyone who would like to disclose their details over here so that I could fill. Anyone who would like to volunteer me? Rahul. Okay, Rahul. Last name Rahul. It's Rathore. Okay. What's your email address, Rahul? Rahul? Email address? What's your email address, Rahul? Please be fast. Be fast. Okay. Rahul. Please, guys, don't spam on Rahul's email address. RATHORE RAHUL 2408@gmail.com. Rahul, I'm not asking for your phone number, dude. Let me just type something. What password you'll prefer, Rahul? As of now, I'll write test, but test won't pass these parameters, so I have to write something else. Okay. So, Rahul, you'll receive an email.
Excuse me, sir.
Yep.
Sir, sorry to disturb in the middle. You had said that don't spam Rahul's email, sir. What is that spam means?
By spamming, I mean that no one will send irrelevant mails on Rahul email address. That's all. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So Rahul, keep your Gmail open and you'll receive an email right now. So please verify your account. Okay. So I'm going ahead and I'm doing the sign up. And yeah, Rahul, please confirm your email address and write in the chat once you have done so. Till then, let's take up some doubts. If you guys have any doubt over here.
I have a doubt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which is the best automation tool for finding the bugs, like nuclei
Your
or
own.
other?
Okay, so it's your own script that you will write.
Excuse me.
So I couldn't just name that there is this so and so blah blah tool that you could use. This is the best tool that you could ever have. Uh, okay, so it's up to you what you like. Yeah, Sajid, please go ahead.
Yeah, actually, can I use the OWASP Zap instead of using WebShoot?
Wasp Zap. You could, but I don't know if it does the same uh functionalities like Bob Suit has. I don't know. Like if it has the same functionalities and same options available, then you can do so. But if
Yeah,
there are
actually,
not, then you need to
some
go
WebShoot
on.
Pro tools also available in Zap for free.
Oh, then you can switch to OS Zap. That's great.
Yeah, it's a
That's
better idea.
yeah.
One of the alternatives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So what we are doing over here, guys, is we are re-registering the existing user. So as you have seen that I have registered Rahul over here, and now I am creating an account with the name of Rahul and the same email address again. And if this web application is vulnerable, then it will allow me to create another account with the same email address, right? Please, I don't know if this is the case, if this vulnerability exists in my own company's website, then that won't be so good for me. Being into cybersecurity, I'll have vulnerability in my own company's website. Rahul, what was your email address? Okay, it's RATHORERAHUL2408, right? Yeah. Okay. At gmail.com. Anything in place of mobile number and anything over place of password. So should I click on sign up? Blunder? Yeah, blunder will happen if this vulnerability actually exists on the website. Dude, please don't happen. Please don't. No. Thank God. I'm safe. So yeah, if the website is vulnerable, then it won't display you this message. It will say sign up successful, and this is what the vulnerability is. But over there we have a secured web application, and that is why we got an error that the email address is already associated with another account, so please log in. Okay, so this is a vulnerability that you can easily found on some website, not all website but on some website, and this is not the vulnerability that most of the people will hunt for, because as I said, most of the people will only hunt for OWASP top 10 and Sense 25 because they haven't seen my session, right? So yeah. Now coming on the next vulnerability, it's file upload vulnerability. Anyone, any idea what is file upload vulnerability? What do I actually mean by file upload vulnerability?
Yeah, upload the PHP file.
So sorry,
Upload the PHP file.
upload a PHP file over where?
Python file. Yeah, by creating MSF Venom.
Okay. By creating after MSF Venom. Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
So like,
PHP
let me tell
reverse
you.
shell. We need a reverse shell. That's
Okay,
it.
we'll get the reverse shell. Rhythm अगर vulnerability वेबसाइट में है तो अपन उसे सही कैसे कर सकते हैं? Basically, Rahul, how we can fix a vulnerability depends on the company. Company, you will just report the vulnerability to the company, and then company will just pass on the vulnerability to the developers of those applications.
सर
Right? Yep.
एनी एक्सप्लॉइट जिसमें क्या कहते हैं कोई भी एक्सप्लॉइट के अंदर यानी पीडीएफ फाइल हो पीएफटी फाइल हो कोई भी फाइल हो उसके अंदर माइक्रो एक्सप्लॉइट हो जाए कुछ भी हो जाए तो वो भी vulnerability में ही आएगा फिर
Yep. That is a vulnerability. And please, guys, I request you to please keep the conversation in English because we have a few people who are from overseas and don't understand Hindi over here. I hope you
Yeah, I
understand.
do.
Yeah. Okay. So, file upload vulnerability basically means let us take a scenario. Okay, let us take a scenario. You have my website. account is already created, and over here on my website what I ask you to do is uh, you have my profile section in my website. Okay, let me just sign in rapidly. Rathor Rahul at Gmail. Okay. Rathor Rahul 2408 at gmail.com, and password was, yeah, okay. So now what will happen over here is I have logged in an account. When I will go on my profile section, there are a few websites that may ask you to upload profile picture as well, like, right? You might have seen a few website which ask you to upload your profile picture. That's quite normal, right? So if the website have the same functionality that they ask you to upload a profile picture, what does a profile picture means? You'll upload a file with an extension .png, .jpg, .jpeg, .gif, .wedp, right? So these are the some basic extensions that a image could have, right? An image couldn't have an extension .php, could it have? Anyone who thinks that an image can have extension with .php? No. Yeah. So what if instead of uploading an image with an extension .png, I upload a file with an extension .php, or doesn't matter, .pdf, .docx, any extension other than the image ones. If I am able to do so successfully, then that is also a vulnerability. Okay, and if you are able to upload any extension file, let us say PDF or doc or txt other than png or any other image extension, then that will be considered as a low level vulnerability. But if you could upload a file with an extension .php, that will be a medium to high level bug. Why? Because in that case you could upload a PHP shell and you could get the access of that, you could have the access of that web application as well. Irshad, do you have anything to say? You just raised your hand. Okay, he lowered his hand. Okay, not an issue. So I hope the second bug is also clear to you, and you may see these bugs do not require any tool or anything special. You just need to play with an application. That's all I say in the beginning. You just need to play with an application initially. Don't just go and find the best tool to hunt vulnerability.
Sir,
Just use your
hello, sir.
skills. Yeah, Anurag.
Sir, one question.
Yep.
Sir, my question is, sir, we have to write a PHP script, or we can add PHP extension to any file, or and we can upload it.
See, just for the checking purpose, you could just edit the extension and make it PHP. But if you actually want to upload a shell, right? So you don't require generally to write your own PHP shell. There are a lot of PHP shells available on the GitHub. If you could see over here, if I'll just write PHP reverse shell, okay, then I'll find a few on GitHub. The most common is of Pentest Monkey. So you could just copy paste the code and you could just make a PHP file and then try to upload it. And if you are able to do so, then over here it will be a very good vulnerability that we have found in the web application. Getting? Now, moving ahead with the third bug, that is HTML. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, what is meant by, like, you had searched for the PHP reverse shell, no, sir?
Yeah,
what does that mean? Like, what does that do?
So basically, a normal shell and a reverse shell. The basic difference between both is when you have uploaded a reverse shell, right? After it has been uploaded and it has been executed, it will contact to the his person that has uploaded. Like, let us take an example. I am the person who has uploaded the reverse shell on your system. Okay, when the reverse shell will be executed on your system, that will make a call to me. I don't have to do anything. I just have to open a listener and I'll get a reverse connection. Okay, because your shell will contact me. I don't have to do anything. But
Actually,
if
it's
you are
a
uploading,
backdoor.
sorry.
It's a backdoor, yeah.
Yep. It can make a backdoor. Yeah, it will open a specific port on your system, and that is how we will be able to get access of that web application or the system that we have put the
So,
injected the reverse shell.
so,
Excuse me, sir.
so
Yeah.
with that PHP extension or the script, you can watch the every move or every step every student does in that application. That's it, sir.
No, basically that's the function of a Trojan or a keylogger. You cannot do so, but once you'll have a reverse shell uploaded and executed, what you can do is you will have the access of the victim's device. So you could do anything with that device, okay, or the web application or wherever the shell is uploaded, right? So most of the time people get confused between a Trojan or a keylogger and reverse shell. Reverse shell will grant you the access of the system on which it has been uploaded. Okay, what Trojan will do, Trojan does a similar job. It creates a backdoor as well, and it will give you the access as well, and you can perform so many activities using that. Okay, so there is
Sir,
very
when
fine line between Trojan and reverse shell.
we upload
So
it is
reverse shell only
automatically executed or
gives you the
we have to do
information
something.
you doesn't know. That's it, right?
Just a second. I saw two people talking around.
Sir,
Yep,
when we
Irshad,
upload
please go ahead
PDF
first.
files, is it automatically executed or we have to?
Your voice is cracking so much, Irshad.
I'm asking that when we
Hello,
upload
may I?
reverse PHP, it is automatically
When we upload
automatically
reverse
executed
PHP,
on the server.
it is automatically, see, sometime what happens is, no, it is not automatically executed. What you need to do is, let us say I have uploaded a reverse shell on a web application. So you require to specify, like over here, let us say the URL where I have uploaded the reverse shell is something known as bugbounty.technology.store slash read slash
Reverse.
reverse shell. Okay, the name of your file that you have uploaded, let us say it is
.php.
reverse.php. So you need to execute this URL in order to get it executed. Okay, yeah, without executing it manually it won't get executed. You have to do the execution, but you don't have to call the shell. The shell will make you a call. I hope it's clear to you.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yep, Venkat, go
Yeah, I
ahead.
mean,
So only the reverse
reverse is
shell
created by
gives
only
you
PHP or Python.
Okay, so sorry. We have two Venkat. We have two Venkat. Sai Venkat, please go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many reverse shell like PHP, Python. Which one is best for
Yeah.
this?
I won't say that PHP one
I
is
mean,
best or Python one is best, but yeah, most commonly used is PHP one.
the both PHP and reverse Python are both are same functions or not?
They have the same
Means,
functions. Only the thing is that they are written in the different language.
yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
another question: how Java is used for bug bounties and creating the
Java.
tools? Yeah,
Java is not so helpful. What I always say is you could go for JavaScript, PHP, or Python, because using these three languages you can automate a lot of your work. Okay.
yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, you
with
could
the
use
use of
Java
Java,
too. I'm not saying
with the
that
use
Java
of
is
Java,
not
we
so
can understand
useful. Like if you say that whole Bob suit is made on Java,
Java.
so it's also useful. But just to write the automated scripts, JavaScript, Python, and PHP will be
I
more
mean,
useful to you.
we can do in Android penetration testing. There is a Java code. Androids are
Yeah.
built in Java. We can easily understand the secure code.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, it
There is a
is it
usage or
is
not?
going trendy nowadays. So it's up to you. If you feel yourself comfortable in Java, you could do so. Just the thing is, the job should be
Yeah.
done. It really doesn't matter what language you use. The job should be done, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Thank you.
Venkat, please go ahead. It was really long, kept you waiting.
Yeah, no problem, sir. My doubt was clarified.
It's clarified.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I hope the file upload vulnerability is also clear to you. Now going ahead with the third vulnerability of the session, we have HTML injection. You guys have heard about SQL injection, cross-site scripting, and so many other injection like local file inclusion. What about HTML injection? Who will explain me what is HTML injection, dude? Go ahead, unmute yourself. Explain me what do you
Yes,
actually mean?
yes, sir. Yeah. Hello,
Yep.
sir. In HTML injection, we can upload, sorry, execute a HTML code in
Mm-hmm.
the toolbar, title bar. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
HTML injection is basically same like XSS. Like in
Same
XSS, we
impression.
use a Java code, and in HTML, we use HTML code in the search parameters.
Exactly. Cool. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. So what happens basically over here is what you do in HTML injection, you have some input fields, right? And on that input field, you will write some or the other HTML tag in order to get it executed. Let us say I am creating an account, okay, and in the name parameter over here it is written Rahul Rathore. I'll create another account now. Who will have the opportunity to tell your personal details to me so that I can create another account?
But
Anyone? Okay, Abu Bakr, we'll go ahead with yours now. Cool, that's all I need. Yeah, so ABU BA array. You guys are late, dude. I'll take Abu Bakr's. Abu Bakr.
Yeah,
It's
I sent that email.
Yup. ABUBAKAR. Again, dude, please do not spam his email. Okay, make it sure. Gmail.com. And over here, we'll write anything. Doesn't matter. THT. I am not going to tell you the password. Okay, the account has been created. Abubakar, you could just verify it from your end, and it really doesn't matter to me. What I'll do is I'll sign in without even verifying your account. You could verify it later. Okay, just to make it sure that the things are going fast. Now, oh damn, shit, I forgot. Tell me another account. Okay, it's the time of Sai Venkat. You are so lucky, dude. You are so lucky that I forgot to mention the tag over here. So what I am doing basically over here is in the first name, I am writing an HTML tag. I hope everybody know about H1 tag over here. Anyone who don't know
Yeah,
what
yes.
H1 tag does?
Which one is the heading one?
Header tag.
Header tag one.
It's for the heading number one. That is the bold heading. Okay, sign. Okay, I'll only write sign. Okay, and over here I'll write Venkat. And what's your email? RISEK31523 at mtlcz.com. So what I am planning to do is where this name was reflecting. Anyone where this name was reflecting in the
You have
website?
not closed the heading tag.
Oh, sorry, sorry, I forgot.
One thing I want to ask, in the phone number, it is not even taking 10 digits, but still it is registering. What kind of
Yeah,
a error is it?
you couldn't name it as an error. It is a mistake basically. It is the developer's fault. Okay, now why this is not taking the 10 digit? Because in some countries numbers are even more than 10 digit, right? So that is why we haven't implanted the specific criteria that you have to put a 10 digit mobile number over here. Okay,
But
that
at least minimum are 10 digits.
yeah, that could be done. That could be done. That's a good suggestion from your side. Yeah. So
But
now
I
what
think
I
here the primary key is the email address.
sorry.
I think here the primary key is email address.
Yeah.
Obviously, Obviously it's email address. Email address is the primary key everywhere. Anywhere if you go and register, email address is going to be your primary key. Or even if they are taking the OTP, then in that case it could be mobile number, but over here it is email address, right? So over here what I expect is when I'll go on profile section of Sai Venkat, I need to see this H1 tag to be executed. That means his name will be quite a bigger size than it normally should be. Okay. If that happens, that means the site is vulnerable. But if it doesn't happen, that means the site is not so vulnerable. Let's figure it out.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Actually, can I tell a suggestion?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Instead of asking the emails, you can try the temp mail to copy the fake temporary emails.
I know. Like just for the fun stuff, dude. I would have used 10 mail, but just for the fun stuff, I just use
Yeah,
your
okay,
mail.
okay. I got it. I got it.
That really doesn't make any difference either. So let's type the password. What do you guys think? Will it be displayed or it won't get executed? What do you guys think? What will happen?
I think no,
Why no?
because I think you already tried this.
Good. Yeah, I already tried so, and we have fixed the vulnerability, so it's not vulnerable. If the web application would have been vulnerable, then instead of this plain text, you would have seen Psi in big words. Big font will be there in the Psi name. Okay, so the vulnerability does not exist over here, but if the vulnerability would have existed, then the Psi would be a lot bigger. So I hope this vulnerability is also clear to you guys. So you can just try and test HTML injection on any input field where there is, any reflection of that input that you are giving, right? If there is not an reflection or the output of the input that you are giving over there, then there is no use of trying for HTML injection. Okay.
So
Now, yeah.
Sir, in my view, I don't think it is a big vulnerability, but can you please tell is that a bigger one or just a small one? Because if we point out the same vulnerability to any big company or any big web application, will they consider it? Will they give us a bounty for what we do?
They will surely consider it. What basically you need to do is HTML injection is itself a vulnerability. If you want to escalate this issue, then if HTML injection is available, then you can escalate it into XSS as well, because in that case the tags are not well sanitized or the keywords are not whitelisted, right? So you could escalate it to XSS as well. Now if you talk about the impact of HTML injection, then obviously
Sir, sorry to disturb you. Sir, I am too poor at this terminology. Can you please tell about the escalate also, sir? What is
yeah,
escalate?
okay. What does escalation means? So what does escalation refers to is you have a low level vulnerability, right? And you make it a high level vulnerability. Okay, using a low level vulnerability, you are chaining other vulnerabilities so that you could increase the severity level. So that increase in severity level is referred as escalation, right? So I hope it's clear to you. So
Yeah,
HTML
so
injection.
hello. Yeah, so
Yeah.
in this HTML injection, we can also use iframe to escalate.
iframe.
Yes.
If you will use iframe, then I guess it will go somewhere in clickjacking.
CSRF. Yes, click
Yeah,
checking
okay.
CSRF.
SRF, clickjacking, HTML injection, XSS, all these vulnerabilities are possible if you see that the tags are not sanitized and the keywords are not white or blacklisted,
Input
or if
validations.
any
It
one
will
of
say.
these is getting executed. Then you can test for all 4 or 5 vulnerabilities associated with tags. Okay. CSRF is there, iframe click, that is click jacking is there, है ना, HTML injection is there, cross-site scripting is there. Anything that requires you to put brackets, pointed bracket, you could try and test over there in the web application. Okay.
Yes, sir. I have tried one thing, the login manipulation, the OTP bypass,
Mm-hmm.
and I reported it as a OTP bypass and the identity theft. But I got duplicate. Already someone done this.
That
But
happens. That purely depend
yeah,
on
but
luck.
I felt it successful because I have done nothing. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Like OTP bypass is really a quite medium to high level vulnerability, dude. That's really a good find. Okay, now moving ahead with the next one, we have data tampering. So, okay, which I have already written in the chat, data tampering or params tampering, we can see in e-commerce website to get an iPhone for 1 rupee. It's a bug. Not only iPhone for 1 rupee, but you could tamper any field that you see in request or response using Bob suit, and you can just manipulate over there, and you could reduce the price, right? Like if I
Yeah,
see over
data
here,
limiting is same like rate limiting.
no, rate limiting is quite different. In rate limited, you change some other parameters, and over here you change parameters which have some, price in it. Basically, it is used to tamper the price of a product. Okay, as Vijay said, that is commonly found in e-commerce website where the products are listed and we have to pay for something. Like let's see on this website only, if I try and go to buy this course, then what will happen over here is whenever I click on buy now, okay, I'll start receiving requests on Bobsuit that I am buying this course, and somewhere on those requests there will be the price of the course also written. Okay, so the course price of over here is 999. So over here in the Bobsuit, if you'll check out, then you'll see price or ID or any parameter over there pointing as 999 INR. Okay, and let's choose a payment method and click on submit, and I am on the payment gateway, right? So what may happen over there is when you have already tempered the price, okay, while you were getting the request on the Bob suit, and you have tempered the price from 999 or whatsoever it was to 0 or 1 rupee or 2 rupee, and then you forward the request and it is getting you on the payment page, and you try to make the payment, right? Over here it is 999, but if you will
Yeah,
tamper it, it could become to 1 rupee, 2 rupee, or whatsoever you put.
yeah.
If
I
the
found
site,
10 plus bugs. Income. I
sorry,
mean, I found 10 websites of no, I mean, price tampering.
wow,
More than
wow.
10 plus.
So what you
But
could
there
do
are
is
just
either you could just report to the organization, and
no,
if the
no. There are
organization is not
very
responding,
small
then you can
websites,
just buy
same
the
like
product
fake
for lower
websites.
price.
But I'm not interested to buy the products because of that is not a legal way. But
Wow,
I will try to mail it, but they are not responding.
that
But that takes of
happens.
after some time they are rectify their bugs after one
Yeah,
month.
yeah, they just fix so in case that they don't have to pay bounties. That happens. That happens with bug bounty hunter. I can understand the pain. So
No
yeah,
problem. We are in learning level.
so this is how data tampering or the price tampering or the parameter tampering works. I hope it's clear to you.
So,
So as Venkat said that he has already found in 10 plus website, that means that the vulnerability can be found by you as well. Okay. Now,
so,
yeah,
what else, sir? So, sir, this data tampering should be like will be done in any other like any other shell like Python. I don't. I'm not
you
getting how
don't
to say, sir.
require
Or
any
it,
script or any
yeah, yes,
reverse
sir.
shell or some stuff to do data tampering. You just need a tool named Bob suit so that you could capture request and response. You just have
Okay,
to
sir.
edit the request and response over there.
Okay, sir. Sir, in
Yeah.
these days, during Corona, in the Instagrams, all we see that on clicking on the console and they are changing the number of the. We see a lot like changing the number of corona cases and those also. What does that come under? Does that
That
come?
is just inspect element, dude. That is just inspect element. That is nothing.
It will become normal when you refresh the page.
Yeah. That is just they are playing with the code in inspect element, and that is not the error or any bug. So yeah. Now, the next bug is application level toss through input fields. Who will explain me? I have used so many heavy words over here. Who will explain me what is application level toss through input field? Or we'll say, even to make it more heavier and tougher, we'll say application level denial of service through input field. Who will explain me this?
I
Go
can,
ahead.
I can, I can.
Oh, go ahead.
We can use the passwords like Long's password to temper the website.
Okay, yeah.
Long password DOS
Basically,
attack.
not for the website, just to make the website take a lot of time to load. Okay, that's what we aim. That's what denial of service is. So that the servers have a lot of load to execute the request that we have sent. So that is what we mean. In the login over here, we have an input field. Okay, and we have a username. And in the case of password, what I'll do is, instead of giving a small password, I'll keep on giving it a long password, really very long password, so that the request will take a lot of time to get executed. Okay, so it will take a lot of time to get executed, and this is how application will face quite a good load on their server, and this will make a delay in executing the stuff. And this is what is meant by application level DOS attack. It can be done on any input field. It can be done on comments. It can be done on username, password, or any sign up field as well. But don't try this on my website. I have already warned you guys. Okay.
Actually, sir,
Hello.
Yeah.
in HackerOne, I saw many apps, many web applications also deny this DOS and guidelines. Not in out of scope, it denied in
Yeah.
guidelines.
Yeah. So what
Correct
happens
DOS.
basically? I was coming to it. I was coming to it. So what happens is, now the people will say, and as Sajid has said, that many people have, many website or many bug bounty programs have DOS attacks given in out of scope. That is, even if you report or find DOS attack, they won't be considered as a valid vulnerability, right? So what they actually mean is, there are two different type of DOS attacks. The first one is application level DOS attack, and the second one is network level DOS attack. The companies that write DOS as out of scope, they only mean network level DOS attack, not the application level DOS attack. If the company write all sort of DOS attacks are out of scope, only then you will consider that your application level DOS attack will be considered as out of scope. Okay, otherwise, even if DOS attacks are given out of scope, you can report this application level DOS and it will be considered as a valid vulnerability. Yeah, exactly,
Hello.
Vijay, that the network level DOS can be fixed by load balancer or reverse proxy. Yep,
Yeah.
Simon, please go ahead.
Hello. Can I ask one question? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're using inside there is a Tor browser. What is the use of Tor browser? I mean, how to gather the information like so many information.
Mm-hmm.
Tor,
So,
Tor browser. What is the use of Tor browser?
okay, what is the use of Tor browser? Tor browser is
Tor browser.
generally a normal browser that you use, but while you're using Tor browser, your identity is quite anonymous. Okay, they have a few
Okay.
nodes through which they change, or they just make a layer of a fake IP address on your original IP address, so that your identity could not be revealed to the server or anything that you are interacting with. That is the use of Tor browser. Otherwise, you can use Tor browser for your normal browsing, general browsing. Just the thing is, Tor browser makes your surfing anonymous.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What is the difference between Wireshark and Burp?
Wireshark
The
and
what's the
Burp
use of
Suite.
Wireshark?
Yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
basically, what it does, Burp Suite is a proxy through which you could
Yeah.
intercept the request and response. Right. you are not getting the data packet in WebSuite. You're just getting the request and response that a web browser is making or that website is making. But the Wireshark can use to sniff or to examine the data packet that are going and coming in your network, not the
Yes,
response and
sir. I
requests are
don't know
coming.
what the data packet means.
Yeah, data packet are just a piece of information that travels to you and goes from you to make the communication possible.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is basically for network traffic monitoring. Well said, Vijay. So yeah, now talking about do's and don'ts in bug bounty. So I'm not gonna waste much time over here. The majority of these stuff has been already covered in the earlier topics. But one thing I just wanted to make sure is please do not get affected by seeing the screenshots the people that they are flaunting on LinkedIn about their bounties. Okay, people get bounties and you too will get bounties. Just need to start hunting for the bugs. You need to start learning about the bugs. Okay, do not get demotivated by looking that some other is making money. You can also make money. Your time has to come, right? Rather, what you could do is you could just DM those people who have earned bounty to get a write up about that vulnerability that they have hunted for and got bounty. That can help you, right? And the do's are same, like you have to keep on practicing, you have to read some blogs, you have to read reports. That's same for everyone. Now Anurag was there or Suyesh was there who was asking me that what are the tool that they could use to hunt for bugs. So initially Anurag or Suyesh, I don't know, I don't remember who exactly asked the question.
Yeah, I'm
So
asking Suyash.
yeah. So initially, you do not require any advanced tool to start bug bounty hunting. All you need is a laptop and a bob suit. That's all you require. Or if you don't have a bob suit, then you can use OWASP Zap as 12 SIG. Okay. And even to hunt for vulnerability, like the vulnerability that I just told you about, I haven't used tools for them except data tampering, right? So you know you could hunt for vulnerability even without using any tool, right? So and if you ask me what is the best tool that I will recommend for you guys to hunt vulnerability, it's bob suit. Bob suit is the ultimate weapon that a bug bounty hunter will have. Okay, we have a lot more tools like subdomain to find the subdomain. You have nmap and so many other tools for reconnaissance, but you know the biggest weapon of every bug bounty hunter is bob suit. So you just need a bob suit and a Mozilla Firefox, and that's all. You mean GHDB without tools? No, dude. Without tools, I just said like the vulnerability, application level DOS, HTML injection, file upload vulnerability, registration of existing user. You don't require using tool any time for hunting these vulnerabilities, right? Google hacking database is to gather the DORK, Google DORK that could help you, or the exploits on exploit DB, right? So this was a bit about important tools. So we have come to the end of the session. Okay. Now, what are the further plans? What are the future plans? Again, as said, what you guys need to do is you guys need to stay in touch with us. We have a lot more webinar coming in the upcoming weekends. And Asha, the next webinar that I'm planning is with a person who recently got a job as a fresher. How many of you are over here who are in their third year of college or in fourth year of their college and still they think that they are not gonna get placed in a company?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, I have got placed in Wipro, but that's not my
wow.
basic system.
Yeah. So
I want to get into cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm.
That's a job for developers.
Okay. I got it. So the people who are in their third year and in their fourth year, and if you guys still have the misconception that freshers के लिए job नहीं है, freshers don't have many jobs in cybersecurity, let me tell you, dude.
Hello?
This guy, he is an intern at my company, and he's a cybersecurity research and development intern at TechHack Technologies. And recently, he is in fourth year, and recently he got a PPO pre-placement offer from
Yeah, what a
IBM.
problem, motor.
Okay, so he's a fresher. He's a fresher, and he just got a PPO from IBM. Okay,
Yeah,
so
hello.
the next
Can I?
event. Yeah, yeah. Please go ahead, Sai
Yeah, I
Venkat.
mean, I applied so many companies, more than 40 plus, but no one is replying me. I mean, you are rejected or you are hired or your next assessment.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
one
yeah.
is
So
explaining what is the
that's
problem
what
here.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you do require a proper path to follow, right? There is a proper way of applying for security jobs, right? So the next
Yeah,
webinar that I
means
have planned is with the person who recently got a PPO from IBM as our security analyst. So I guess the next
yeah.
webinar,
Can
when
I?
is the next Saturday? It's on Saturday. It's on 11th, right? So 11th will be the next webinar where we will be talking to a person who got placed in IBM. So you can't afford to miss the next webinar. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
Can
range
I?
of
Can I
PPO?
buy?
PPO can range anywhere from 5 lakh to 12 lakh, dude, or even more than that, Shruti. So
Yeah,
it
but
really
I
matters
have a
upon.
knowledge. I have a knowledge on web application, network, and mobile, and I'm doing CTS also right now.
Okay.
But every company is asking for experienced person 2 plus years, but without
Yeah.
giving job, how to can get a experience?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What the
So
job
yeah.
roles can I apply for? Can you suggest me for
Sorry,
this
sorry,
my
sorry.
knowledge? What are the job roles can I apply? Cybersecurity analyst, information security analyst, associate information security.
Cybersecurity analyst, you can apply as a SOC analyst as
Yeah,
well. You can apply as a penetration
yeah.
tester as well,
But
right? So these are some of the jobs.
but
Hello,
in
hello,
SOC
sir.
analyst there are no growth in cybersecurity field. Someone said.
Sorry,
Is it-
your
in,
voice is really very low, Sai Venkat.
yeah, there is a problem with internet.
Yeah.
Sorry for that. I mean, in SOC there is a further growth is not there. So many members
SOC,
are there.
yeah, there
Tell
are,
me
there is
LinkedIn.
there
Yeah,
is growth. There is growth. There is, you can't say that there is no growth. You have SOC L1, then you have SOC
yeah.
L2, then you have SOC L3, and then you go to compliance and security audit part, right? So there are places, dude. There are places. You can't say that there is no
Hello,
scope. There is
hello,
just the matter of interest. Yeah, Panurag.
sir. What is the difference between cybersecurity analyst and the SOC analyst?
Cybersecurity analyst deals with so many problems, while SOC analyst only deal with the monitoring of the network using some specific tools like QRadar, ArcSight, Splunk to monitor the data or the stuff that is coming and going in the network, and to make sure that none of the malicious activity is happening in the network. So this is the role of a SOC analyst, while
Sir,
cybersecurity analysts have a wider role. Okay, so that's the difference.
and sir, what is VAPT?
VAPT refers to vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. Over here, what you do is you go in a company or you have a project with you, and what you have to do is you have to do vulnerability assessment. Vulnerability assessment is really quite different from bug bounty, because over there you do not only need to you need to penetrate the web application. You even need to do infrastructure penetration testing. Anything that is in the project in the company, you need to penetrate test on it, and you need to find the vulnerability. Also you need to find the remediation, the the solution of that vulnerability as well. Before that, I'll request everyone to please fill this form in order to get certification of this
Yeah,
webinar.
hello.
Yeah.
When you talk about IBM, I have something to share.
Okay.
Actually, there's a host of IBM in Coursera.
Okay.
There's a batch, cybersecurity batch. There are
Yeah.
8 horses. You can follow it and you can apply for the financial assistance.
Yep,
After
yep, yep.
15 days, they can give you the free access, so you can follow the 8 horses and get the badge, and you can get the job. It's a
Yeah, yeah.
good thing. So I have to share this because I'm doing it, and I want everyone to do this.
That's
Yeah.
really great. So everybody, as Sajid said, that there is a course on Coursera of IBM. You can apply for financial assistance as well, and you could get the course for free. And then after completing the course, you can apply in IBM itself. So that's really great. So guys,
I also
Yeah,
applied in
hello.
Excuse
this
me,
course, sir.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
sir.
Can you have any basic
One
reason
by
for
one by
applying?
one, one by one, one by one, one by one. What's the name of course? Sajid, could you please tell the name of the course in chat? Abu Bakar, please go ahead first.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait a minute. I'll check the website and send it.
Sure.
I mean,
Abubakar, please go ahead.
you have any
Sir, I
resume
told
for?
you I have already do this that course, and I
Oh,
am doing a job in network security.
that's great. That's really great. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Sai
I mean,
Venkat, please go ahead.
Sir,
yeah, I mean, is there any resumes are there for freshers? Sample resumes.
Sample resume. Okay, I'll share a few. I'll share a few with you. Just ping me on WhatsApp or on LinkedIn. I'll share a few.
Hello, sir.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Yes.
new to your
Sir,
channel, bro.
Yeah.
Sir, can we get a job in cybersecurity from a who is from a non-technical field?
Surely you can. Surely you can. If you have the skills to showcase, you can. The certification or degree really doesn't matter. If you have the skills in cybersecurity, you can get a job. That's for
Yeah,
sure. The
one
webinar
thing I
will be
like
all
to add,
about it. Yep.
just like Elon Musk said, you don't need a degree, you just need the skills.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I
hello,
say.
hello.
excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
Yash.
Sir, can we buy your course I saw in your website?
See, Suyash, please do not buy the courses that are given on techhack.technology. What you could do is go on bugbounty.techhack.technology. The course available right now is of
Yes, sir.
certificate.
999.
Yeah, you could buy that. Other than that, do not buy any other courses because all the live trainings are currently on hold because we are building up new product.
No,
Only
sir.
the
That
recording
only.
is
That only. Can I,
39.
sir? Can you provide the certificate of the course also?
It will be provided, dude. For sure, it will be provided. Like,
Okay, sir.
so what basically, let me tell you, okay, how many of you are interested in knowing about the vision of TechHack Technology, what we are building? If you are so, then only I'll share. If not, then
Sir, because I saw that course content is very good and very vast and low price.
yeah, basically, okay, let me tell you a bit about that course as well. So what I thought, this course took 6 months for me to make because this course has all the live trainings that happened in tech hack technology in past 1.5 years. So that was around 1000 plus hours of content, the live content that was delivered on TechHack Technologies, right? And when COVID hit it, so many people, so many students have been going through financial breakdown, and they were not able to afford the trainings, right? So for them, I came up with a solution that they are interested in getting into bug bounty, but they don't have money to buy some expensive course. So I just compiled all the live trainings that happened of bug bounty hunting in TechHack and made this course, and I am selling this at a very low cost of 999 INR. So it will be quite beneficial. And my second motive through this course is, I have stopped all the trainings in my company and all the operations that will generate revenue actively in the company, and the only source of revenue the company has is this bug bounty hunting course. And why I have done so, because I am planning to make a universe of cybersecurity in which you'll have everything, right? So this is my vision. I have planned TechHack Technology when I was in my ninth grade. So it's been so long that I had this dream and vision of starting TechHack, and now it has come true. So what I'm building is, currently I'm building a cybersecurity universe. And what does it mean? If you are into cybersecurity, if you want to learn cybersecurity, if you want to get mentorship in cybersecurity, if you want to read blogs in cybersecurity, if you want training in cybersecurity, if you want internship in cybersecurity, if you want, job in cybersecurity, everything that you require to excel yourself in cybersecurity will be available on my platform. Okay,
Hello,
so
sir.
this is what I am planning to do.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yep, yep, yep.
Sir, can you please tell something about DevSecOps, sir?
DevSecOps. So basically, DevSecOps, if you ask me, then this is the job of 3 people that you will be doing. Okay. So what does it mean basically? What DevSecOps means is, you are developing the application, you are hosting the application on AWS, Kubernetes, Docker, or anywhere, right? Also, you are maintaining the security of that application or the thing that you have made. So here you have eaten the job of three different people. So DevSecOps is really a great field and a high paying job in cybersecurity nowadays, but it requires a lot of study, hell lot of skills to learn.
Sir,
But
can you
they have
please
done so.
provide roadmap?
DevSecOps. Okay. I'll take a webinar on that, dude. Okay, because I cannot just explain
Yes, yes,
DevSecOps.
sir. I'm waiting for the webinar.
Sir,
I'll explain that too.
sir, I have one doubt. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, Sandesh, please.
yes, sir. Actually, I am planning for MS, means in US or another country in specialization for cyber security. Uh,
Okay.
am I doing the right thing, or you think there is no need of MS?
Uh, from what domain you have done your bachelor's?
IT.
IT. Okay. And do you have any placements in your college?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you could do is, Sandesh, sit in the placements as well. And if you get a decent offer for some security position that pays you somewhere around 7 or 8 lakh per annum, please don't go for MS. Right. Only go for MS if you are getting a job or not getting a job less than 7 lakh per annum. But if you're getting a job, then please go for job. That's what I'll say, because investing 2 years in doing MS is really good, but at the same time, if you are getting a job that pay you 7 lakh initially, right,
Yes, sir.
is more beneficial for you, because in the next 2 years this package is gonna be 200 times, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's what I'll say, because in a reputed company, if you will get a job at 7 LPA, first 6 months will be your training. Okay, and the things that you will learn in the MS for 2 years, the company will teach you those things for 6 months, even much more than that,
Okay,
right?
sir.
And for free. So there is no point of doing MS if you are getting a decent job initially. If you
Okay, sir.
don't get a job, then you can go for MS, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Acha. So anyone, let me do some promotions now, because obviously this is the non-profit tech hack, but we have a profit tech hack and we have some employees and
Yeah,
interns
hello.
as well
May
that
I
I
know
need to
your
pay.
LinkedIn account?
Sorry,
LinkedIn account.
my LinkedIn
LinkedIn.
account. Just go on Tech Hacks company page and you'll find over there. Else, I'll just write it on the chat. /in/IHYGM. Yeah. So now, where I was, yeah. So basically, we have a course of bug bounty hunting. It is the quite affordable course, just under 1,000 rupees. So if any one of you want to learn about bug bounty hunting from scratch to advanced, we have made this course, and this course covers more than 75 or 80 vulnerabilities, explained each and every vulnerability on live website. So if you wish to, you can and help us,
So is
because
it
that
worth it?
What is the course timings?
obviously, dude, it's 999 INR, 1,000
What is
rupees.
the course timings?
Course
Course
timing, it's
timings?
a recorded course, so it's up to you at what time you want to learn. But if
Okay,
you
in the
ask me
evenings.
the duration of the course content, then it is more than 40 hours. Well, I haven't calculated the hours, but minimum 40 hours is guaranteed by me. I don't care if it goes to 60 or 70 hours, because I have compiled hell lot of things in this course. Okay, so if
Sir,
any one of you is interested, then you may just follow the link and go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, please.
sir, you said in the last meet and now you have said that you are working on a special project, so other courses are in the held, in the whole.
Yeah,
So what you
all
said that
the
you will
live
tell about that
trainings
one
are
also.
on hold. Sorry,
Live classes are being held. So what is
live
the
classes.
course? You said that you will say now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically,
like
this is
some
the
programs.
only recorded course we have right now on bounty.techhack.technology. All the live courses has been held for 1 or 2 months, because we are working on a huge project. So you know
So in the last minute, I think you said that you will say what that project is in this minute.
Okay. So basically, as I said, I am building a cybersecurity universe. And what do I mean by the universe? A universe has each and everything that you require, right? So this will be a cybersecurity universe. Hence, it will have each and everything that you require in cybersecurity. Okay, you will have everything. Like you just think about learning cybersecurity, the next thing that you'll come up with our product, and its name is Cybers. Okay, so Cybers is the cybersecurity universe, and over here you will find guidance, mentorship, trainings, jobs, internship, blogs, community. Initially, if you don't know, we guys have a community of more than 1,000 hackers, right? So if you want to be a part of this kick-ass community, then you too can join our community. So it's quite good for you. I am dropping the link of the community in the chat. So if anyone is interested in networking with hackers, you may join. Okay, so basically also the thing that I have talked about, the training part. So trainings are not going to be the normal ones. These are going to be some special trainings, right? What do you think when you think about training? Who is going to teach you?
हेलो
Anyone?
हेलो
Yeah.
सर ये इनवाइट सर इनवैलिड शो कर रहा है सर.
अच्छा. Oh भाई. Shit. Just a second. Let me invite you again. हाँ तो बताओ ना. What do you think, like when you think about cyber security training? What comes in your mind? Who is going to train you? How you are
सर
going to get trained?
I think
सर
you
ऐसा.
have mentioned that in the last class that the professionals from big companies will come and
Yeah.
train you.
Exactly.
Train us.
So I am going to eliminate the concept of typical training. Now there will be cohort based and outcome based training. Now there won't be any training of certified ethical hacker or a bug bounty hunter. There will be trainings which will show you outcome, right? Like how to become a SOC analyst in IBM, how to grab a security analyst job in Google. So these will be the trainings that we will offer to you people. Also, these training won't be taught to you by typical trainers. Okay, these trainings will be taught to you by industry experts, right? And what do I mean by industry experts? The people who are working in your dream company, right? The people from IBM, Google, Flipkart, Amazon, the company you name will have a trainer from that company, the big companies. Okay, so those will be the people, because what I believe is a typical trainer who is working in a company cannot tell you or cannot show you the exact roadmap to get you at your dream company. Only the person who is sitting in your dream company can tell you exact roadmap so that you too can get to your dream company, right? Kavita, I shared the form, I guess. I have shared the
Excuse me.
form in chat.
I have shared the link that Hosara. Hos-
Yeah, cool. Thanks a lot, Sajid. Any questions you wanted to ask? Else just join the Discord server, and there is a lot of stuff waiting for
So,
you. Yeah.
sorry, sir, I don't know. It was in the Discord section, it is saying that something is going wrong on here. So we have detected something out of the ordinary going on. It is
Where?
showing sir, on clicking on our username and clicking on continue, it is showing we have detected something out of the ordinary going on. To continue using
Using.
Discord, we will have to verify our account.
Okay, so you're talking about Discord server.
Yeah. You had sent the link, na sir, about
Yeah.
the THTC Cyber City. In that, I'm saying about it.
What it is showing?
It is showing that something we have detected which is going out of for the ordinary.
I'm not sure. Are you there in the server?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So just go ahead in the rules section and just accept the rules by reacting to the emoji.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, and then you'll be able to do everything.
Excuse me, sir. I want to
Yeah.
ask one more question.
Yeah, Sandesh.
Sir, what exactly means in current times are the opportunities for in the blue team side?
Sorry. Blue team.
What are the current opportunities in the blue team side, like in the red team? Yeah.
Okay, if you are asking about blue teaming specifically or the defensive side of security, I'll tell you about defensive side of security. That's what I believe you are asking
Yes, sir.
about, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So if you asking me about the defensive side of security, the majority of the job roles are in SOC, right? Security Operations Center. Apart from SOC, there are roles as well. If you ask me, then the hot field and the good amount that you can earn, the highest paying job in defensive side of security is in malware analyst and reverse engineering. Okay, so malware analyst is a job which will give you a good amount of money, and it is a well reputed job, and not more much positions are available in the companies nowadays, but people are looking for these malware analysts. Okay, so and apart from that you could go into security and compliance, but to go into security and compliance you need x and x years of experience, so you could just cannot directly jump into security of compliances. Apart from that you can go into cyber crime and cyber investigator stuff if you are interested. Okay, so
Sir,
and there are
sir,
a lot of more opportunities.
hello,
Yeah.
sir. Any certification for blue team?
Any certification for blue teaming? You need to define me in what area you are interested in doing blue teaming. Only
Sir,
thing I
like security architect and security auditors.
security auditor. You could go ahead and choose a certification from ICS2, ISC2, sorry, ISC square or 2, whatever you say.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Anything else? Anyone? So yeah, just before I'm building the product or the cybers, as I say, anything that you would like to give from your side as an input so that I can make it better? Anything that you want me to include in cybers to make it more useful for the students in cybersecurity? Any suggestions? Anyone? It's been so long. It's been 2 hours, dude. Okay. So. Oh,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. What are the
Go ahead,
basic
guys.
certifications we need into the cybersecurity field?
Certificate?
Like in order to gain in or else get into the cybersecurity, what are the basic things that we require currently? Like I'm in BTech third year now.
Mm-hmm.
An
If
internship
you
in
ask me
any
about the certification, then what you could
application.
do is you could
Yeah,
choose EEH as a basic certification,
yeah. The
right?
minimum requirement, like the minimum requirement for to get into security domain.
Get in.
Like if I need an internship in any company,
You
some
could do
certain
without
certification.
certification. If you're looking for internship or even job, certification really doesn't matter if you are able to showcase your skills, right? If you are capable of showing off your skills, then you do not require any certification, right? That's what I'll say. But if you ask me, then you can go for a certification called Certified Ethical Hacker by EC Council. That is quite good for you. But what happens over here is due to some bad deeds of EC Council, the reputation of CEH is quite low now, but still many companies still prefer to go into CEH. So if you wish to, you can.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, which certification I should go for, CEH or EJPT?
Don't directly jump to, if you are into penetration testing, then you can go for EJPT without doing CEH.
Yes, sir.